Hey guys, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles. Today we're doing a fab or fail, and it's one I've heard a ton about. I've had a ton of you guys DM me asking me to test this one. So today we are testing out the Revlon Salon Hair Drying and Volumizing Brush. It's supposed to be a brush that you round brush through your hair and it dries while it styles. And at the end you're supposed to have this lovely voluminous blowout, essentially. But so it's 2 steps in one. I'm kind of skeptical always of straightening brushes because I just end up feeling like my hair looks puffy and poofy at the end. We're gonna just see. But I do know that it's Allure's Best in Beauty this year, and I also know that it has thousands of really good reviews on Amazon. So we're gonna give it a whirl and see what we think. Okay, before we go any further, you guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, be sure to click the button down here and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our videos that are coming in the future. If you click the bell, you'll also get notified. Okay, so the instructions are pretty simple. It basically just says towel dry your hair, plug the appliance in, separate hair into manageable pieces. For smooth blowouts, you can round brush it one way. For voluminous, you can do another. And if you want your ends in, curl them in. If you want your ends out, curl it out. So, I mean, it's, you know, pretty much the basic self-explanatory stuff. You can see that my hair is now pretty much wet. I just got out of the shower and it's starting to air dry a smidge. I'm gonna just separate it. This is what I would normally do if I were blow drying my own hair. I'm just pulling a section up and rending it out of the way. And now you can see I have a small section here and a small section here, and we're gonna go for it. Now on this volumizing brush, there's an off, cool, low, and high. I'm just gonna make the assumption that for my hair I'm gonna need high because that's pretty much what I usually use. So we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna take it, and I can feel the air coming out of it for sure. There's two kinds, I will say there's two kinds of bristles on the brush. There's like a regular brush bristle, and then there's like the round brush bristles that are intermixed in there, in between all the venting system. So I'm gonna go for the high. And I'm just gonna round brush it down and under. I'm gonna do the voluminous hair, and I'm gonna try to hold it at the roots a little bit to add a little extra volume. So we'll see what happens. It does say that you can hold it at the roots of your hair for like 2 to 3 seconds if you want like extra volume in the roots. So I'm sort of trying to do that while I'm drying as well. And you can see that I'm blow drying it under, so I want my hair to curl under. And also by default, I'm lifting it, so it's gonna end up voluminous. If you wanted it smoother, I think the idea is that you go like this and you blow down, so then it ends up really sleek and smooth. Okay, back to blow drying. Okay, that layer is done. I'm gonna notch it up. It is a little tiny bit hot on my neck, just a little bit as I'm going right next to my scalp, but I'm not sure, to be honest, if I moved it to low. I mean, you can see this is already still taking, my hair's thick, it's pretty wet. If I moved it to low, it would just take forever. So definitely gonna keep it on high heat, or on the high, and keep going. I could always flip it to cool too if I wanted a little break from the heat.
I was spinning. I could always tell it was the end of the beginning. When you're coming over here, there's no need for pretending. I do like all that volume I'm getting. Look at all that volume.
Okay, moving to the next level. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna just tell you, I do like, I mean, most women, I think the beef with getting your hair blown, if you're trying to do it yourself, is that usually you're holding a round brush in one hand and then the blow dryer on the other, and that makes it really difficult to get your hair the exact way you want it. So I do like that this brush kind of frees up your other hand, which makes it really easy. The bristles in the brush really grip the hair, and I feel like not pulling, it detangles, but it grips it too, so it allows you like one hand movement. And especially when you're in the back of your head, if you have two things going, that's like, you know, your arms are just doing some funky pull your hair, blow dry at the same time, and you could see right there how easily I could get my hair going with just my one hand. So, positive so far. Gonna keep going. So far, so good. We're gonna just keep plowing along. You can see, I mean, there's no way to slice it other than you're drying your hair, so it's just gonna take a hot minute. If I were drying my hair on its own, just with a blow dryer, you guys know from my past videos, I timed myself one time. I think I can blow dry my hair in about 4.5 minutes. This is obviously taking longer, but I'm also working through the hair, trying to get it styled at the same time I'm blow drying. So we're gonna keep going.
Baby, strike me to the ground. Hit me like a hammer. Baby, I won't make a sound. Burn it down or lose it. Make that move.
Okay, let's check it, make sure it's all dry. Okay. Here we go. We are done. So not only did I try this on my hair, but I also ran it through Paisley's just to see how it would do in 4C hair. So normally when I'm doing Paisley's, if I'm applying heat, which isn't very often, straightening hers, it's difficult to get a brush through without causing tangles. And this not only ran through her hair pretty easily, but it also gave it a nice straightened feel and look and smooth, even down into the roots of her hair. Okay guys, here's my finished look. I have no product in my hair other than the heat protectant I put in at the beginning. So literally this is just how it came out. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up because I felt like ease of use, simple. It was convenient. It opened up one of my arms, which I loved. I would never be able to get a blown out look like this unless I went to like a dry bar or a blowout bar, really. I felt like it did give me volume. You can see even if I just touch, look at like how it's just, there's definitely volume down in my roots, which I love because then as it flattens through the day, I'm gonna be able to refresh it and keep it going and looking good. I do feel like it took me a little longer to blow dry my hair, but that's because I was also styling my hair. So if you took my blow dry and like my curling time, it's probably pretty close to the same. And I do think I'd get faster as I continued to use it more because I'd learned my technique better. The only problem for me, I guess, is if I were being super picky. These pieces right in front, I wish they were just a little bit smoother. And so if it were me, I would probably go back in with like a little flat iron or some flat iron and just touch those up just so that they looked a little more placed for my taste. But I know plenty of women that would just wear their hair like this all day long, totally blown out, and love it. So I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. Oh, cost-wise, I've seen it online in various locations from anywhere from like $28 to like $55. So definitely look around if you're in the market, shop around. I'll put down a couple links down in the description box for you guys. I bought mine off Amazon. It comes in a couple different colors. I know pink is a big one, but I liked the blue better. So overall, you guys, I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. This is a good one. This is actually one, I mean, especially if you're a blowout girl, this is definitely a good tool. So if you guys haven't already subscribed to our channel, be sure to do that by clicking right here. You can find lots of other Fab or Fail videos by checking them out over here, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.